name is Narcity Gifted, creator and writer of P.B.Soldier comic. We look at it as an epic and a saga about a young man's journey through life. P.B.Soldier is a hacker specializing in information warfare or information espionage, and now is listed as a top terror threat. To remain inconspicuous, he's pretty much underground. He works for Mr. Amen, who's the head of the program, and the program is a group of assassins that work indirectly for the establishment. Amen was the person who profited off of this whole fear of terrorism and capitalized on it by developing the system to be able to surveil the world. Jason, elegant but deadly. In the first scene, she's almost taking out P.B.Soldier. Dredd is also an assassin. He's the individual who's going to follow up on P.B.Soldier if P.B.Soldier can't get the job done. P.B.Soldier resides within Renaissance City. Renaissance City is a province within the establishment, also known as the E. The setting is somewhat in the future where we take the whole fear of terrorism to an all-time high. Everyone is considered a terrorist. These things justify worldwide surveillance and a database called the Nexus that stores everyone's information on what we call an IDS, which is our identification database system. And everyone in the world pretty much have to swipe in and out of places, use it to charge as currency. They're able to track individuals' movement, everything about them, the effects and influences of human choice, how P.B.Soldier reacts to his environment. That's the focus of the story. I actually had this concept about 5 years now. P.B.Soldier actually birthed out of a clothing line when I was in college. And the actual logo represented certain things, a level of consciousness. But it started off as just a t-shirt. When I developed the story around it, I had my children and my son, he was looking around for superheroes. So what I did was I developed this world, I developed this character. I was influenced by several people, several historical figures, several books that I read. I mean, it's a long list of things, several movies, animation. I used to read a series called Battle Angel Elite, and that was pretty much one of the main manga books that I got into, you know, as far as collecting. So all of those things influenced how I was looking to develop the story. I walk around with a clipboard to be able to copy down or jot down a lot of ideas that come into my head. I was able to write 17 episodes of a 53 episode series thus far. The process of me actually being able to partner up with an illustrator was a grueling process. As I was still searching, I was still writing, and that's all I did. I kept writing, kept writing, I kept writing. The P.B.Soldier illustrator is Abel Garcia. He's from Barcelona, Spain, actually. Concept art is a website where you can post jobs, and I pretty much put up an ad, and Abel was one out of like 30 or 40 people who applied for the job, and Abel won with flying colors. He captured the vision of what I was trying to do for years in one shot. At first I was very uncomfortable working with someone that I couldn't see, but you know, I had to put my faith in the creator above to just guide me and allow certain things just to come into place. Abel speaks very little English, but like I said, we were able to communicate through email, and basically he would translate everything that I would give him, and sometimes some things were you know, lost in translation.
Hola, soy Abel García, ilustrador de P.B.Soldier.
One of the things that I did was, when I was writing the script, I was very descriptive in what I wanted a certain scene to look like.
Mientras estaba leyendo el guión, ya estaba pensando en cómo dibujar la ciudad, cómo ilustrarla. Para ello utilicé dos ciudades de referencia como son Nueva York y Tokio. Incluso me vinieron a la cabeza imágenes de la película Black Phone, para darle un poco de este aire moderno, futurista, caótico.
It's actually a funny process. Being that I knew that I couldn't draw, I took pictures, and on top of the pictures, I acted out the scenes and took pictures from those different perspectives. So that's what I was envisioning, these various pictures that I took. I've done Krav Maga, the Israeli martial arts. This is what they use to train the soldiers with. I've done training for that for about a year and a half and doing tons and tons of research. I went to, NYU. I took a storyboard and animatics class. I did a writing for graphic novels course. All of this made me sharper and more calculated in developing the book. I wanted P.B.Soldier to be very different from everything else that's out there. When you look at the storyline, when you look at the artwork, when you look at the characters, they are complex. P.B.Soldier in itself, it has so many layers to him that gets revealed throughout the story. Well, the PB part it has several meanings, and that's all a part of the story. The mystery behind who P.B.Soldier is and what the PB actually stands for. Welcome to the world of P.B.Soldier.